What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to talk about what I saw in Adventure Island and Busch Gardens, um, as it did open this past weekend. I'm going to tell you what I liked, what I didn't like. Let's get to it. So let's first talk with Busch Gardens. I went there opening day. It was June the 11th. Got there around 10 o'clock. Parking was busy. Now, obviously, I left at 1 p.m. Parking going in wasn't bad, so I'll be checking that later to see around 3 o'clock just to see how parking is. But that's not the. But it wasn't too bad. Maybe 15-20 minutes. Another thing that Busch Gardens had was the whole social distancing, which is kind of obvious, but the markings, face coverings, temperature checks went smoothly as possible, went quick. The issues that I had was they did not a lot of guests. Actually, I would say 85% guests were wearing masks. The other 15 were not. And employees at Busch Gardens did not do anything. There wasn't anybody around. So if you are watching this video, you're going, wear a mask. Okay? There are a whole bunch of places in the park where you can just take off the mask and relax. Or if you're getting water, drinking water, or anything like that, eating, you can take it off. But wear a mask. Because the last thing you need is to get kicked out of the park because you're not wearing a mask. That was the one main thing. And then not only that, a lot of those 50% also were not following the 6 feet rule. I was in line, guest services, to ask about my renewal pass holder, and there were people, maybe about 2 families in front of us. They were just close to another family. And that right there kind of got me off the edge. So 15% of those people are, if the park closes, it's because of those 15%. But I don't think it's going to close. As long as the Busch Gardens, makes it a requirement, they need to enforce these rules. But that's not the other complaint. A lot of complaint is the shows were not available. Usually I go there, I love the shows. They were not available. Some of the rides were not available. Also, the rides were like a 50-minute wait because of social distancing. Now, obviously, that one's more I understand. I can understand that part. But besides that, I mean, you would think it's a busy day. So I didn't have any chance to ride any rides. But like I said, I'm going to try and go in the near future. What I liked was the food. They did have the food offerings and to-go boxes in Dragonfire Grill. The refillable cup you can use when I used it. And then, like I said, it was empty. So I would like to let you know it was completely empty. If you've been there, let me know. But that's Busch Gardens. Adventure Island, I went past Sunday. Adventure Island was more of a different situation. So I have more problems with Adventure Island than Busch Gardens because now, I mean, maybe it's just me, but nobody was wearing their masks. Now, obviously, when you're at water rides, you don't have to wear a mask. But outside of it, and nobody was wearing it. But hey, I don't know how it works. It's just me. Also, it seemed busy, and I guess that's just because A, it's a Sunday, and B, Adventure Island is an extremely small park, very small, a lot smaller than Aquatica. Like if you had these people go to Busch Gardens, it would have been completely empty. But Aquatica was small. Adventure Island was small. The second one that I did not like, a lot of the restaurants were closed. I had a few things, but besides that, it was completely closed, and there wasn't that much to get. And then the last thing is, once again, social distancing. With the 6 feet, I was waiting for the lazy river ride, and the family behind me were so close with their kids, but I wasn't gonna say anything because I'm a good Samaritan. I'm not gonna say anything, but once again, they were close, and nobody was enforcing those rules. I don't know if it's just the SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment not enforcing it, because Universal, they do well. Disney Springs, they're doing well. I don't know what's going on with Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, because I've read the bad things about it. You need to let me know. But the good news is, it was still fun. Oh, and then another bad thing. Not a lot of rides for single riders. Not a lot of rides. I was lost for words. So that's a problem. But I'm gonna go back because I got passes. So that's basically what I have to say. The waiting time for the parking wasn't too bad. The wait to get temperature check and all that was pretty easy. I waited about maybe 5-10 minutes for tickets to get scanned because people were having problems and having questions. But that's a normal life of adventurers of the theme parks. So, but yeah, so let me know what you think about the Adventure Island, if you've been, and what your opinion is. So those are my two thoughts with Busch Gardens and Adventure Island. I am hoping I'll go back. I should be going back sometime this weekend, so check a video out for Busch Gardens. I'll be returning. Try to see how it is in 3 p.m. Just check it out. Let me know. And I will see you in the next video.